Hello friend, welcome back to Total Maintenance YouTube channel. Some of you are familiar with this 2004 Lexus GX470 because I filmed few videos about it on this channel. One of them was about how incredibly they last, how they are holding up. This one has over 300,000 miles and still runs like a Swiss watch. And obviously the reason for that is that the owner keeps up with the maintenance. One of the most important and most frequent is engine oil and filter change. Let's go together and do it in this video. This is exactly what you can see after you open the hood. That's a big plastic cover with the Lexus logo, but what engine is hiding underneath it? Do you know? Well, we will find out in just a second. That should nicely lift up and pull towards to me, and voila, what do you think? What is this big V8? And I'm sure most of you knew before even moving that plastic that it's that Toyota's 2UZ FE V8. That's that 4.7 liter. So for our purpose of engine oil change, I can slightly lift this filler cap. It already tells us nicely we will be using the conventional 5W30. If you want, you can also pull slightly engine oil dipstick, and we are ready to get underneath the vehicle. And you will see this is easy to work on. This one I could definitely encourage you to do your own oil and filter changes. Look how easy to get to the engine oil pan draining bolt, and look how easy it is to get to the engine oil filter. And of course it's so easy because this owner is not having any skid plates underneath the engine. These are actually normally pain in ass to deal with. Sometimes the bolts are stripped or rusted. So I love to work on this one. I hope you can nicely see that engine oil drain plug right here. As usually on Toyotas or Lexuses, it's a 14mm socket. This one was not over tight, it was just perfect. So it should be easy to drain that. There is a lot of oil in this oil pan and in this engine. It's actually 6.5 quarts of that 5W30. So I hope I will not make any mess. It will not come with too much power in this pan and spray all over the camcorder. Let's see. So far so good. We got lucky. While it's draining, I will try to show you that drain plug washer. It's a blue color, so you immediately know this is from Toyota. This washer is actually reusable and sometimes comes off with the drain plug or sometimes stays kind of glued to the oil pan. In my case, 15 minutes later, you could see there is a very tiny drip still, but I gotta get going. So I start that drain plug by hand. Then using only small ratchet to have a good feel of that plug, I will torque it nice and snug. You don't want to over tight it, and strip that engine oil pan thread. So be careful with that. That's why you don't use a large ratchet, because it will be easy to break it. So now I have it perfectly installed. I know this will not fall out. I have the Toyota washer there, the blue one, and I can finally move on the engine oil filter. And we already saw the location of that. Let's see if the previous mechanic did a good job and didn't over tight that whole thing. It should be removable by hand only. This sway bar, it's a little bit in your way, so it's not so easy to grab it. But I changed my gloves so they are not slipping. And hopefully I don't need to bring a wrench. And it's turning already very slowly. And you will see in just a second engine oil coming out. So sorry for that, I just tried to show it to you live. Okay, few turns and here we go. Perfectly see how it's coming out. Here is a little travel around it so you can see it from all kinds of angles. And we are coming towards to the moment when some of you will be not happy. And those people won't be happy because I said many times in the videos, I love to use Toyota parts as much as I can, especially filters. They actually might cost the same money like the aftermarket. They were designed for this engine, they are better. And guess what's happening? I don't have Toyota filter. Ooh. But thanks to them I get a great reminder that I should have these filters on the shelf in the bulk, maybe 20 of them for all the cars coming. I just need to find time to order it. And I got recently busy and some behind. So now we are only a few minutes later. There is a way to remove that, you can see it, again live, I don't want to be skipping anything. There is a way to remove it without making yourself dirty. You just have to be careful, hold it that way, give it time to drip and voila! The filter is nicely sitting in the drain pan and hopefully I can show you that mount for those engine oil filters. Yep, that's a really nice detail. I was not able to get that Toyota filter, but I believe this is a decent replacement of it. It's a VIX 51348 before installing the new filter. If it's not coming with a grease like Toyota ones, they have a piece of plastic here and that holds actually nice grease on the gasket. It's good to get just tiny bit of this oil or the brand new one. That's totally up to you. Just clean oil, basically. Very slightly lubricate this rubber gasket. I will first wipe off this surface, the mating surface for that rubber gasket. You don't want to have accidentally any dust there or sand or anything like that. And here comes the new VIX filter. Go a little bit around and it goes nicely by the hand only, as we always discuss. There's no need to use any wrench because it will be actually over tightened. So nice and snug and tight, and the new filter is in the place. Now what is remaining is to clean all this oil. We don't want to. I can finally continue with filling the engine with the new oil. This is the Toyota screw-on funnel which I reviewed on this channel, and we said it needs 5W30 conventional oil, so this is what will go in. This one was open already, and I will be pouring 6.5 quarts. All oil in. Can remove this funnel. Wipe this one more time off. Install this cap. Push the dipstick in, and I'm ready to start up the engine. that actually allows me to show you one special feature of this Lexus. It has a memory on the steering wheel, and the feature is you can be cranking this vehicle as fast as you want, but it will not start until the steering wheel will be in correct place. So look at it, when you insert the key, it finds its position, which is preset by the driver, and only after that it will start. If I kept cranking it that entire time, it will not start. So we will be watching that engine oil pressure warning light, which is right there. So let's start it up, and it should go off really quickly. It's on and it's gone. So we know the engine is building pressure. Now it will be time to go outside, check for possible leaks underneath and on top. For me, what remains is reset that maintenance required light. If you don't trust that 6.5 quarts which are in the owner's manual, you can also shut off the engine, wait at least 5 minutes, and after that use that dipstick and see if the oil level is nicely on the top. I hope you find this video helpful or at least entertaining, and make sure you are subscribed, because I will always have more videos about Toyotas coming your way soon. So, as usually, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.